everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Robin with Robin's Stampin' Hood, and I am here because it's the last Saturday of the month, and we just finished with Coffee and a Card, and now I'm doing it live. So if you were not able to make it, you can see what we did. Very fun. Thank you to everybody that came out. It's a beautiful day today. So I know people will go play, and I think I will after this too. So first of all, I just wanted to point out that I just posted this on my site, on my business site, in a JPEG. You can print this out. So in the past, I haven't done this in a couple years, but in the past, you know, sometimes your loved ones, the people who give you gifts, don't know what to get you. So you can print this out. You can fill out your wish list and give it to the person that would want, that would want to give these to you. And they can contact me. And if I order it directly for them, I will gift wrap it for them. If they order it directly from my website, it'll come directly to your house, so they'll have to gift wrap. But this is only good through December 10th because that's kind of the deadline of when things will ship out in time. So definitely print this out, and I give gift certificates too. So if that's something that they might want to do, I can have them contact me. Best deal is to probably email me or text me. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you saw that. Like I said, I do have this out on my business site. So you can print it out and fill it out and all that fun kind of stuff. Okay, so we have that. And let's start with our Coffee and a Card. I can't see you guys. I don't have my computer set up today. So if you're making comments, I will go back and check them later. But please say hi. And it is Small Business Saturday today. So feel free to order. And I'm still running the mystery hostess. So if you order online before Monday at 6 p.m., you'll be entered into a drawing for free hostess benefits. But you have to use this code to do so. And that's still going on, so make sure you do that. Okay, so I'm going to fold this up. And let's start. So because it's really still Thanksgiving weekend, I wanted to do a little bit of a Thanksgiving card or a fall, because it really still is fall, right? It doesn't turn winter till December 21st, right? So again, love this paper. It's the Hostess paper that you can get 48 sheets for Hostess dollars of 18. So I really love this paper, different types of designs on it. Here's a strip of it. This is what's on the other side of it. Oh, I guess I could have done that, gone along the back of it like that. Oh, maybe we'll do that on this one we're going to do. So what I used here was crushed curry. So, of course, you have to, give your card a good fold. Corner to corner. And then you just kind of use your bone folder like a, what do you call it? A frosting spatula. That's what I was trying to think of what it was. And then I cut this paper down to 5.5 by 3. So you can see it nicely fits right there. So I'm a glue girl because I don't particularly like our runners anymore. And glue, it gives you that little split second of time that if you put it on crooked, you can fix it. So, oh, I was going to, you know what? I was going to put on that little piece there. Well, you know what? I'm not going to now. Oh, well, maybe I'll do it across the top. We'll see what it looks like. Well, that might be a good idea. Let's do that. Look it, you guys are in my craft room again, exploring with me. So I know that's 5.5 across there. So I'm going to use this strip. And I'm just going to go under a little under 5.5, only because I've noticed when I go directly on that, it always seems to be a little bit longer. So I go a smidge outside of that. So look at, we're just creating and we didn't even know. Oh, that would be 4. This is 5.5. That's 5.5. This is 4.25. So let's try that again. Oh, guys, this is what happens. This is when the magic happens, is when I'm just messing around. Okay. So there, that's that's better. So I did just a smidge under 4.25, because like I said, sometimes I feel like when I use the exact measurements, it's a little too big. So I always go just a little under. So let's go ahead and put glue on that. This will look good this way. Why didn't I think of this? See, I got scraps laying around, and do you use them up? So we'll just do that, because then we're going to lay that circle on top of it. And then we're going to take from, this is the Hello Harvest, and we've used this before. This was the one fall set that I purchased to use, because I love the You're Such a Blessing and the Hello. So I actually think I'm going to change it up just a little bit, and we're gonna use the You're Such a Blessing. I just love that saying. So instead of the hello, we're going to switch that up. And if you guys place an order today, I will send you a set of these cards. As long as you're using that hostess code and you place the order today, I will send you a set of these cards. With envelopes, of course, right? So then this is from these Stylish Shapes. And of course, this is Poppy Parade. So we'll see what this does here. It'll be a little different, right? You're such a blessing. Can you see how I've totally racked out I cut away all those edges when I get an edge, like, you know, if I pick up an edge after stamping, it drives me absolutely nutso. So I pull out my scissors and I cut away all the excess. So you can see my stamps are not pretty, but they stamp beautifully. So that's why I like to do that. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a line under here. Now, I was telling the gals this morning that I didn't cut this one down because it's so thin that I'm always afraid it won't have any support. So I'm just lightly doing this because we were picking up an edge, and I just want to underline the words. Perfect. So I didn't get an edge. Yippee skippy. Let's get this out of the way. And we're going to put that hello back in there, even though it's very sad. Okay. Let's see. And then I always like a little bit of bling, right? So we're going to pop this up, I think. I probably should have stamped that a little bit higher. But, oh, yeah. I mean, what a great thing. And look, I'm using up the last of my dimensionals here. Don't be afraid to use your dimensionals, because you get a lot, right? I always like to make sure there's support right in the middle of something like this. So I'm actually dressing these up just a little bit from what the gals did when they were here this morning. You know, sometimes when I sit there and look at it, when I'm doing the mock-up, I don't always see as clearly as after I do it. So there we go. See, oh, look at, it's already looking like a different card, but we really are using basically the same, what's the word I'm looking for? The same layout. There we go. All right. And now, because we need a little bit of bling, I'm going to pull out, these are the iridescent rhinestones. So we'll use a little bit bigger one, maybe right here, since I want to offset that just a little bit though. And I just kind of ruined, oh, we can get that off of there, right? I'm going to offset that just a little bit. And then take some smaller ones, do one there. Kind of doing, like I've talked about, a triangle. So you kind of got the triangle working there, and you always want to use an odd number. Okay, and then let's do the inside. So we'll need an inside piece. And I think I'm dressing this up from a little bit from what we did today. So the gals that came today, you can do this to your own cards then. I'm going to take that off. And we're going to take that. And because I only have my Poppy Parade, I'm going to go ahead and just give a little bit of a stamp here. Beautiful. And now that's going to be the inside of our card. So when I do my coffee and cards at my home, I keep it very simple because it is a free event. And this is where Stampin' Up! Really talks about like upping from simple to the next level. But my rule of thumb has always been you stamp it, layer it, and embellish it. So here we have almost the exact same card. We've just thrown some little extra things in it. So when I do my cards, I stamp it, I've layered it, and I've embellished it. So those are my 3 rules of thumb for simple stamping. Now I know like with Stampin' Up! When they talk about simple stamping, they don't do the embellishments, but I feel embellishment is super important. And then I just had a plain inside so you can write. But then we upped it a little bit here where we added this extra strip of color. We've added a different stamp set, and I actually popped it up off the page where you can see here I didn't. And then on the inside, I actually added a stamp. So really, really cute. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Okay, so that's the first card we did. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on the next card because the next card we do have a lot of stuff going on. This one was just really simple. So the next card we're going to do is using this stamp set. I love this stamp set, and I just really haven't used it very much. So I pulled it out. It's in the Holiday Mini. So definitely you want to get this if you love it because that's retiring in a month. You know, most of the stuff in there is going away. Some of it has already gone away. So we're going to use that stamp set. So let's show you really quick. So we got Real Red, Garden Green, of course white, and this is the from the Candy Cane suite. That's the paper there. Let me show you real quick. So this is the card. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And you could do lots of things. So 'tis the season to be jolly, believe in the magic, and jingle all the way. So there's 3 different things you could do. I actually kind of cased this from Sarah Douglas. So there you go. Now you definitely want to use, because it's photopolymer, you want to use your piercing pad. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my inside because I did a little, I'll show you here. I did a little inside of the light bulbs and I don't want it going onto the other pieces of paper. So I'm just going to do that here. And we're using Real Red and Garden Green for the whole project. Let me grab everything here, sorry. Blocks, whoops. So I'm just using the Garden Green as my kind of my string base. And we're going to do that on the other card too. We'll just do it right across there. Cute. And then we're going to add our little light bulbs to it. Again, if you place an order today on Small Business Saturday, I will send you both of these cards with envelopes. So we're going to color in our bulbs. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oops. And then we have that and that. So that's the inside of our card. I guess I should just keep my thing open over here. Okay, we're gonna need that again. So then we want to go ahead and I'm gonna build the card from the inside out just so I can get some of the stuff off my desk. So this is obviously real red, doing corner to corner, using my bone folder, give it a nice crease. Okay. And then on the inside, we're gonna do this piece along with this piece. I've started to really like the inside layers like this. I used to not do it, and in the recent month, I've started to do it because I think it is so pretty. So there's your first layer, and then the layer that we just stamped. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to take the piece of designer series paper and we'll put that down because we're not stamping on it or anything. We're just going to layer on top of it. I always say do not put anything down permanently until it's stamped and ready to go, because if you make a mistake, you can always fix it, but if it's already down, it's a little hard to set it up. So I'm going to set that aside for now. And then we're going to do this piece here. So again, we're going to go back to our little light string. And we'll do that across the top. And then let's take our little light bulb. Oh, it's so cute, you guys. And then we'll come back with the red. The light is a little bit bigger than the outline, so don't let that throw you off. That at first I was like, oh, is this the right one? But it is. Look how cute it turns out. All right, and then I'm going to take 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Have you guys gotten up your any Christmas stuff? Edwin was so good. He put all the outside decorations up yesterday. And we at least got our tree up. We haven't totally decorated it yet, but that'll be the next thing. All right, so let's go to our jolly. Now, again, make sure you're using your piercing pad under this, because I noticed it doesn't work very well without it. Sometimes you can do photopolymer without it, but sometimes you can't. So I'm just going to do a stamp. And then I'm going to come back with my fill-in. Do I want to do it in red or green? Like, do I think we better stay with the green. I'll really mess it up if I don't. So... cute. And then instead of having a whole piece of paper under this piece, you could just take some strips of garden green and I'm going to actually put my glue on my white. Okay. All right. And isn't this cute, you guys? Oh my gosh, this set is so adorbs. Okay. And we're going to lay it across. Okay. Cute, right? And of course, because we need a little bling a little bling in our lives, right? We're going to take the red rhinestones and we're going to put one in the middle of the O because you have to do that. It just makes it pop when you do that, I think. And then I wanted my little light bulbs to have a little shimmer too. So I'm going to take some Wink of Stella, and I'm actually going to do it on all of them. I only did it on my card, every other one, but I think we need them on all of them, don't you think? If you do not have Wink of Stella, that is definitely something you need to put on your order. It might be hard to see in this video, but it just gives it this little bit of shimmer that just adds something to it. I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but that's it, you guys. So that's what we did for Coffee and a Card today. Well, we did this one. I just upgraded it. So if you place an order today using, because it's Small Business Saturday, and I am a small business, so if you place an order using this hostess code, not only will you be added to the mystery hostess, but you will also receive 2 of these cards with envelopes. Again, the mystery hostess, I am going to split up hostess benefits. On Monday, we're going to draw, so you can see who wins that. And but regardless, if you place an order today using this, you will get a set of these cards with envelopes. So that's it, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you had a blessed, wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let me go. And happy stamping.